only to bring you peace, only at Christmas time.
Good morning. Ryan and I just left, Ryan just left for work. We just spent a nice morning playing Trivial Pursuit and just hanging out. And he just insisted that I open one of my gifts early, which he always does. So our tradition is that we give each other books on Christmas Eve, and we both bought those for each other already, and they're still under the tree, which is behind me, all weirdly blown out because of the light coming in the window. Oh, yeah, it just changed. Okay, anyway, I had also knitted him something, which he still hasn't opened, and so he wanted to get me something else, even though I said he didn't have to. So he found me something else. It's been sitting under the tree for like a day and a half, and he could not help himself. He wanted me to open it, which he did the same thing last year. He is so cute. Like, when he's excited about a gift, he just wants me to see it. So it's like, I never know when I'm gonna open it. It's always just, he'll come to me at some random time and be like, open it right now. I want you to open it. It's really cute. So anyway, he said he wanted me to open this before we have people over for our family Christmas gathering, which we're doing on the 23rd, because I would use it for that. And he really just wanted me to open it now. So I did, and it's really cute. Are you ready? It is a Fiona serving platter. It looks like a little woodcut illustration, and it's got this adorable image of her. That's one of my favorites, of her opening her cute little hippo mouth. This is when she was younger and she didn't have any teeth coming in yet. And I love it. It's so cute. So we'll use it to serve some stuff at the party, and then I think I'm gonna put it in my my glass case that I have actually right here, that I keep little special things in, and teapots and things. You can see the teapot that I use for the podcast. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get a little stand and display it in there. But yeah, I love it. Christmas presents! I'm about to make myself some lunch. I've sort of perused what we have in the kitchen, and I've decided I'm gonna throw together a vegetarian patty melt, which patty melts are like one of my favorite things in the world, so I'm pretty excited. And just because people always ask anytime I mention that I'm eating something vegetarian or vegan, I'm not vegetarian or vegan. I was vegetarian for 17 years, so I still eat a lot of vegetarian stuff, but I'm not strictly vegetarian at all. I eat plenty of meat. So yeah, I don't know. I like things like this. Like, I like hamburgers, but I also like veggie burgers. And for me, like, the convenience of having like veggie burgers in your freezer that you can just throw together a meal is a totally different thing than like making burgers from scratch, which is also something I do, but that's like something where I would buy the meat and then turn it into a burger immediately, and it would be like for a group of people. It's just a totally different exercise. And I'm sure that they do make like frozen hamburgers that are like a convenience thing like this, but because I was a vegetarian for so long, I just don't know about things like that. I don't know what they're made of, or if they taste good, or how to cook them, or if I'd like them, and I just don't really bother learning how, because I just already have a habit of like stocking veggie burgers. So I'm sure that's probably weird and it doesn't make a lot of sense to some of you, but that's just like my weird mixed diet of like the meat that I've learned to like in recent years with all of the like veggie stuff that has been my habit for a long time. So that's me.
They say that things just cannot grow beneath the winter snow, or so I have been told. They say we're buried far, just like a distant star I simply cannot hold.
I just finished recording the podcast. I changed into a sweater for it, as well as putting on this lipstick. But I am now back in my pajamas. I have some laundry to do, and I also think I'm going to try to dye my hair later tonight. But other than that, I'm just ready to chill out for the rest of my day. Because it is Sunday, and that's the name of the game. Let's see. Oh, so I need to dye my hair. I still have this, like, it's just fading. It constantly fades down here where it was bleached a long time ago. And every time I dye over it, it just fades. Sometimes, well, one time it was definitely permanent because they did it at the salon, and then that faded, and then I tried to dye over it and I accidentally bought semi-permanent dye, so that would explain that one. Hopefully this time it will kind of take, and you know, eventually I'll get all this faded crap chopped off, but for now it's starting to get to the point where it's so faded that it's bugging me. I would like all of my hair to be more of my natural color, which is the darker brown up top. So I bought some dye when I was at Target the other day. So I think I'm going to do that and hopefully turn in early and get a good night's sleep. This next work week is going to be a short week. I'm working 3 days, almost 3 days. I think I've got a couple hours of PTO on Wednesday. I got to cash it all out before the end of the year, or I lose it. There's no rollover. So I think I'm leaving a little bit early on Wednesday. Yeah, and then I'm off for like until the new year, which is amazing. So, yeah. What do you think, Augie? You ready to fold some laundry? He loves when we fold laundry because as soon as I spread out anything to fold it, he just gets on top of it. It's his favorite. It never gets old to him. He thinks it's hilarious. With the same Tough Puff, doubled on size 19 needles. So that's the same gauge as the Santa hats that I made for Ryan and I. And they are just...
The mood is right, the spirit's up.